It's a pleasure to me stay here and represent my university, Federal University of Fora, Brazil. And so many thanks by WASD, I'm stay here to make opportunity to study overview. The objective of this study was to investigate the reasons why the Brazilian consumer of organic foods to choose this type of food, considering sustainable development. Theory is the study theory was concentrated in marketing, specifically in the School of Consumer Behavior. Design of this work, descriptive study include exploratory phase methods to focus groups, and survey in Minas Gerais, a state in Brazil. Okay, sorry. Yes. You can see a sustainability correlation between the concepts with organic food. Not the same, but having a correlation between the concepts. For example, a principle of society that maintains the characteristics necessary for a fair social system. Fair social system. Environmentally balanced, economically, it's important variable, prosperous for a long period of time indefinitely. And the organic food, in this author, Zagorska, Bimens, organic food has a sub-chain which brings agroecological concepts. Agroecological concepts is choose, for example, fair social system and protect the environment. Rural works is very important, this variable, because balance and economically prosperous, same to sustainability, and providing a fair income. Thus, organic food can be considered health and sustainable according to the opinion of the consumers themselves. Here's a variable quote by Richards in relation to organic food and the theory to study this way. Organic food is health, that's one. Best family income, I'm studying theory, international theory and theory in Brazil. Favor of ecology, knowledge about what's organic food, what's the diet food, what's the light food, okay? It's very important. Survey is a resume abstract for surveys of consumer behavior of organic foods. In China, the purchase intention is strongly affected by factors: income, level of confidence in the organic food, degree of acceptance regarding price and health concerns. Sweden, while respondents suggest organic food is held in a state that the sale price should be the same as conventional food. In final, relationship between subjective norms, you can see the theory of consumer behavior, attitudes and purchase intentions of organic foods consumer. In Belgium and USA, organic consumers are sustainable. The price chains are more concerned with the quality of food when compared to traditional consumers. And Poland, Polish consumer has two barriers in relation to purchase of organic food. That's an important variable, unavailability and the lack of information on package labels. In Brazil, we have a few studies about this, principally in south of Brazil. The three states of south of Brazil, say in Rio Grande do Sul state, Santa Catarina and Paraná. Consumers of organic food internalize the movement in favor of ecology and have awareness of environment preservation. Okay, let's go to the methodology. You can see the theory of consumer behavior, research on organic consumer. Two focus groups in Brazil. It's an exploratory phase, and before serving Brazil with consumers. You can see data analysis of focus groups the first time. It's very important to make a questionnaire to buy the survey. And the focus group A, consumers of organic food. Focus group B, non-consumers of organic food. I need to compare two kinds of consumers. 8 respondents, and the terms we use: health, nutrition, same the last presentation, quality of life, values, human values, economic values, opinion values. Technique content analysis was prepared for each focus group a specified script determined, and the main concern is drafting the script was the problem and meet the research objectives. Here analysis groups of focus groups. Focus group A, the question that get the discussion and debates. Okay? What are eating habits of the respondents? Focus group A and focus group B too. How organic food can be seen by the respondents. And the focus group A is very different from focus group B. Focus group A, respondents cited by organic fairs, supermarkets, and specialty stores. Prefer organic foods like fruits, vegetables, pasta, wines, breads, meats, and spices. In the case of Brazil. Participants complained about the location of organic food in retail outlets, about the layout in the retail outlet. In Brazil, it's very difficult to meet this kind of, to find this kind of food. There is a mixing between organic foods with the diet and the light. Main benefits of organic: health, quality of life, well-being, lifestyle, respect for environment, ecosystem. And focus group B, no consumers of organic food. See the last presentation is very interesting. Means of knowledge about the meaning of organic food. Knowledge. Organic food is the one that has no pesticides. That's all. In opinion of focus group B. Food habits. That's habits together. Fast foods and fat foods include fried. Major diseases mentioned by the consumers: high cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, okay, and the predisposition of hypertension. Respondents said they would pay 20% more to consume the organic food, the case in Brazil, okay? Let's go to the data analysis and results the survey. Here is the described variables about the theory, beliefs, attributes, reference groups, intent of purchase, consumption. The survey was in Belo Horizonte, the capital of the state of Minas Gerais, 2.4 million inhabitants in Brazil, and education level, you can see college degree, postgraduates, the principal profile of respondents, and the income, household income. Okay? Here's a model. You can see the strong correlations, the blue color, and weak correlations, red color. In Brazil, in this case, in this state of Brazil, health, eating habits, environment, 0.188. You can see the belief and that attribute is very strong about the variables. For example, attribute, percent of price, 0.77%, and availability, 0.76%. In the case of Brazil, family unit, reference groups, no statistically significant impact for here, 0.05. Okay, you can see the another color and the construct attribute and belief statistically significant impact of intention to purchase and consume. That's attention because having an intention to purchase and intention to consume this kind of food. Here, test the hypothesis summary. That's the abstract before, after other slide. Beliefs, attributes, a reference group is confirmed by here. The reference groups of consumers of organic foods have a positive impact on the intent to purchase consume is not confirmed. We can see it's very important to say we interview the consumers in survey at the restaurants in Belo Horizonte city, in the supermarket. That's the big city having one supermarket, having 5-6 places or stores about this supermarket who offer organic food. That's only. And you can see the conclusions. Organic food of organic consumers of organic food, sustainable development in Brazil, the intention of purchase organic. Correlation 41% of the variations based planning by exogenous constructed product survey. This result is interesting about the specifying in Brazil. Organic food certification meets with the concept of sustainability because the knowledge about the consumer, in the case of Brazil, of course, we will go to the supermarket and choose a product, a food that's very beautiful, it's green, let's go, it's organic. No, it's not organic, because where they're from, and certificate about quality, and what kind of certificate. Organic food certificate meets with the concept of sustainability, because promote development in the small city in Brazil. Academic contributions to use the model for future research. I'm very happy because when I start this research, I think so that's the first research in this area. Now I meet with my friends in Brazil and start another research about not only study the organic food, but we study other things to move this consumer to go to the health. Important variables, evaluation of environment quality and the logistic availability of organic foods. In Brazil, can I say, 3 states in Brazil have an organic food, to offer organic food. In basically, south of Brazil and Santa Catarina state, Paraná, so, that's good, and I can see Sampaio and Rio de Janeiro. North with Brazil, west of Brazil, don't have organic food to offer the people. And that's right to use 2 techniques, focus groups and survey. This kind of consumer have a tribal and have a lifestyle is different. In the focus group, exploratory research, we can see the details of these groups and choose your opinions and influence by the questionnaire, by the survey. Okay? That's all. Thank you very much, everybody.